All right, I'm going to read aloud the text below. Your StoryCorps interview will help another person in your house share their story. However, what you decide to talk about in your interview is up to you. So today, your job is to pick good questions that you could talk about at length. Your interviews won't stay on topic 100% of the time, and that's okay. But before you start, you'll need to provide your interviewer with a theme you'd like to speak about. Some interviews will naturally flow into topics that weren't written down beforehand, and that's okay. In the past, some of the best stories I've heard come from key moments in an interview that developed into something larger. Themes that have worked for the project in the past are family, friends, changes, interests or hobbies, music, education, relationships, unique characteristics, struggles, regrets, successes, quote, looking back, or specific memories. Interview tips. Number 1, follow-up questions can also produce detail from a storyteller for a more vivid telling. The question, quote, how did that make you feel, is often effective. Sometimes you'll encounter a participant who, because of shyness, nerves, or something else, is somewhat stuck. In that case, you should ask questions to move the interview forward. If your question is of a sensitive nature, give the participants the option to not answer. For example, would you mind if I asked a question? You don't need to answer if you don't want to. Number 4, the most important tip is that it shouldn't sound like a question. What time did you get up in the morning? What time did you go to bed? What did you do in between? None of that. So tell me, how was yesterday? That's the right way of doing it, making it sound like you're having a conversation. Number 5, the first thing I'd say to any interviewer is listen. You don't have to agree with them or disagree with them. Don't push them. Don't rush them. Don't chase them or harass them with getting on to the next question. Let them take their time.